Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James Show, Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
Ah, you jumped the gun on that one. You jumped the gun on that one. Fail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
well.
fail. Whatever.
Oh, man, my keyboard is wet because I'm drinking lemonade and the cup is condensating because it's so humid.
Happy freaking Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday, dude. It's been a long week for me.
It has. It's pull my finger Friday.
What's up, Jimmy G? What's up, Viper? Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well.
What's going on, guys? We are currently live right now on twitch.tv/Jimbo James or Jimbo/Chicago, twitch.tv/James Hollenbeck. We are also live on Rumble at Jimbo James Show and Kick or two channels on Kick. I'm trying it out. I'm trying Jimbo/Chicago and Jimbo James Show on Kick. Right now we have no followers on either, but it's our second stream to Kick.
All right. Shout out to Kick. Aren't they supposed to be paying us $15 an hour to stream there?
Yeah, aren't they? Aren't they supposed to? I don't know.
Fuck.
Give us our money.
Yeah, what the hell? So it's Friday.
It's Friday. Oh, dude, damn it. We should have that as a sound clip.
Yeah, probably. Partying. Yeah.
Or Freaky Friday. Little Dicky song, Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Something good. I'll go first.
Yeah, because mine's a little long.
It's been a really, really hot week. And, the temperature indexes were like 112 in the shade. And it's just been crazy hot here in the Chicagoland area and all over the country, not just here. The air conditioner went out at work. So the first something good is they came in and they fixed it today. They had to replace the flux capacitors.
Back to the future?
Back to the future. Well, what it was is they're capacitors, and I guess they're both blown on both units because they were running nonstop because it was so hot over the week. So
gotcha.
I got air in my office again.
There you go.
That's one something good. And my other something good was on Sunday, we were driving home from we went swimming at her parents' house on Sunday. And while I was at a stoplight, it turned green. So I started to go, and my car was abnormally loud. Like the exhaust pipe was abnormally loud. And what happened is it sheared off in the back of it where it goes into the muffler. It rusted off. So it was basically straight piped. It was a straight piped Highlander. So
nice.
Here's me and my mechanic fixing it. What he did is he cut it all the way through, and then we basically put the two pipes together and put a couple screws in it to hold it, and it's fine. I don't care. Like it's good enough. Yeah, a lot quieter now. So there he is, angle grinding the little wang dang doodle piece off of the car. So shout out to that unknown guy helping me. And by the way, right next to that, like kind of, you can't see my mouse obviously, but to the left of that is the gas tank. So all those sparks are flying everywhere. I'm like, please don't blow the car up. Please don't blow the car up. But it's fixed.
Sad.
It's fixed.
It's sad that the snow and salt get so bad that you lose your muffler over it.
All the time. It's crazy. This is my least rusted car, and it's a 2002. My Ford is like, you've seen my Ford. You can punch a hole through the floor and make it like Flintstones.
Oh shit. Well, that's something good. I mean, hell, you got AC.
Didn't cost me anything for him to help me out. So I'm grateful for my coworkers.
Yeah, what a guy. Shout out to the coworker.
There you go.
All right. So my something good is rather long, but my housing project is finally finished. It is
Hey.
finally fucking done, dude. I've been dicking with the house since May. I've been messing
Yeah.
with this shit since I went to Chicago
Yeah. Yeah.
when I had that other contractor and he screwed me over and all that. But I got a great company that did my remodel and made it amazing. So I made a video of what the room looks like now. So here's the clip.
TV's up and everything. Is there going to be... Oh, there is a door there. Okay.
Yeah, pocket door.
Yeah, yeah. There. Oh, I like those shelves. Love the toilet. A little closet for your linens. Very like new construction sounding. Jimmy G says, I see the crapper.
And I have not taken a shit in it yet.
You haven't broken it in yet? Come
No,
on.
haven't broken it in yet. I'm just, dude. I am so excited. They did such a great job, but the sad part is I am now $20,000 deeper in debt.
You know what though? That's putting it into your house, which is in turn going to make you money eventually.
Yeah, I agree. It's just going to take some time. Um, I have pictures of what the room like before when we bought the house. If you
Okay.
guys want to see,
Don't show your address, whatever you
yeah, I'm
do.
not going to show my address, but
It looks a lot better than this basement that I'm green screened into.
yeah.
I
Why did it pull up South Carolina?
don't know.
I do not live in South Carolina.
So what's the process look like for you moving into there now and moving all your stuff around the house?
So okay, forget it. I'm not going to pull up the pictures before. So we're gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna go to Costco and get a new rug for the bedroom, and that's in Austin. So we're gonna go to Austin for a short little trip. Just go pick up a rug, and then go pick up a few things that we want for the house. Little wall deco,
Live, laugh, love.
yeah, not that, but yeah. So we're gonna get a little decorations or whatever, and then we'll bring them back, lay out the rug, and then I'll be moving everything into the bedroom. Basically, everything is gonna be crazy. So the bedroom, my master bedroom currently, where all my stuff's at, is gonna get moved into the master, and then the
Yeah.
room that I'm in is gonna be, I'm gonna be moving into the master.
So your new game room / man cave room is now your old master bedroom?
Master bedroom, yes.
Does it have a bathroom, like an ensuite?
No, it doesn't have an ensuite.
But it does have a bathroom nearby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Across the hallway. That was the whole point of why we did what we did, because
So now you have a private bathroom to yourself.
we have a private bathroom to ourselves. See, the bathroom was attached to the kitchen, and you had to go into the kitchen to go to the bathroom. So we put a wall up and then extended the bathroom.
For me, I think if you have a kitchen or a bathroom in your kitchen or right off, I think that's kind of disgusting. You know, all the different odors and stuff like that. When
I agree. Who wants to smell shit while you're cooking?
Or not just that, is you have people over and somebody's going, they're urinating and they smell it, or they hear it. You don't want to hear it. Short stuff. Thank you very much for the
Thank you very much, Short Stuff. We appreciate you. Let's hit that horn. if I can find it. I'm kind of slow today.
Jimmy G is going to Costco in his town, assuming, they're getting a Costco in their town. I'm sorry, and then a Target as well. Looks like your town is booming.
Yeah.
We don't have a Costco in my town, but there's one a couple towns over, and there's a Sam's Club on the other side. I go to Sam's Club. I have a Sam's Club card.
I have both, and Costco's better.
I have Sam's Club and never use it. I don't know why I'm still paying for it.
I don't know why I'm still paying for Costco, but I'm
It's
going
like
tomorrow.
It's like $50 a month or something like that for Sam's Club through my business.
It's $50 a year for Sam's Club.
A year. I'm sorry. Yeah. Did I say a month? I meant a
Yeah,
year.
it's $50
Yeah.
a
Wow. I would not pay 50 a year for a place I don't, or 50 a month I don't go to.
year.
Hell, there's a lot of people that do that for gym memberships.
I pay $20 a month, and I don't go as much as I should go.
If you were to take that $20 a month and you were to divide it by how many hours you go or how many times you go, like would it be worth that $20? Or would
Yeah.
you rather have that $20 in your pocket?
No, it's worth it. Think
Okay.
about it. If you go at least 4 times a month, you're basically paying $5 to go to the gym. That ain't shit.
$5 each time, basically.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess if you put it that way,
Yeah.
but you have to go the 4 times a month.
Yeah. I go more than 4 times, but I don't go. I started hard 75. I'm on like day 7 day 7. And I went to the gym Sunday, and I plan on going tomorrow as well. So I'm probably going to go probably at least twice a week. So
Okay. How is the 75? What's it called? Hard 75? Well, how's that
75,
going?
yeah. It's actually going rather well because I quit the Diet Cokes, and I quit that sparkling water that I made you pick up for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I noticed, since I don't drink aspartame anymore because that's the artificial sweetener inside the drinks, I'm not hungry anymore. My hunger,
Appetite?
yeah, my appetite's gone.
Huh. Wow.
And I'm also doing no carb, kind of. Like, I'm not eating any bread, I'm not eating any tortilla chips. I thought about eating potato. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm on the fence. But I know I'm not eating any bread, and I'm not eating any chips, and I gave up diet soda and sparkling water, and I promised myself I wouldn't eat out for those 75 days.
So I didn't really know what the hard 75 challenge is, but I guess it's actually like, see, this is from clevelandclinic.org, and basically it's exactly what you're doing, and following a nutrition plan. Have you chosen like keto or vegan or
I'm kind of just
Pladio?
paleo. I'm kind of just
Paleo.
doing my own nutrition. Just basically my own thing, and I would like to consider it as like a I would say just everything in moderation. I'm just giving up bread, chips, diet soda, and sparkling water, and eating out.
And obviously no alcohol is a big
And no
factor
alcohol
of it.
too. Yes. Yes.
A-
I'm not
And
drinking
then
any.
I know the other thing is like 2 45-minute workouts. One
Yes.
must be outside. Is
And
that
I'm
hard to
doing
do
both.
in Texas?
I actually called Scouts at 2:30 when I got off work, and it was blistering hot outside trying to fucking walk. So
So you do them in the morning at all?
um I do a 30-minute walk at lunch, and then I walk an hour and a half in the evening.
So
So
you are allowed to split that up, I guess.
Well, I do an hour and a half, so that kind of equals up
Yeah.
5 minutes to 45 minutes, but I also do another 30 minutes. But you could do any exercise. You could run, bike, you could do whatever. You just got to
Yoga
make sure
even.
yeah, you just got to make sure one of them's outside. And that's what I've been doing.
And about 45 minutes,
Yeah,
or
45
like what
minutes.
you're doing is you're breaking it up, which
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't see anything in here that says that. Plus, it's so hot in Texas that you have to break it up.
Yeah. And then the
How
drink
about
gallon of water.
Yeah, how's that going? He goes, oh
Water
crap,
now.
here we go.
Yeah, that's all I do is drink water.
Can this water be like a fruit juice mix, or like a lemonade mix, or?
So what I do is I put a fresh lemon and I squeeze lemon juice in it, and that's what I've been doing. So I've been kind of cheating in a way.
Well, I wouldn't say that would be cheating because you're not putting any sugar in it. You're just putting lemon water. Lemon water. Lemon water is actually really good for you.
So
the citrus
that's all
is
I
really
drink.
good for you.
I drink one energy drink in the morning, and then I just drink lemon water all throughout the day.
And then the book, the 10 pages from a nonfiction personal development focused book.
Yeah, reading David Goggins' book right now. I'm on chapter 4. Some days I read more than 10 pages. I'm actually really like reading now. It's really weird.
Yeah. And does this have to be a actual book, or can it be like an ebook on your phone where you can read the letters?
Actual book. Actual book.
Okay, so this is getting you off of your device as well.
Yes.
Such as your phone, because you're then distracted by the pages that you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then how about progress pictures? Have you been doing videos? I know you've been doing videos because you've been posting them with your wife.
Yeah, so I took like a 360 shot when I first started. I'm probably going to do another picture probably tomorrow morning because that's kind of like the weak point.
1 week, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm not doing it every day, no. But I've already noticed I've already lost 6 pounds.
Wow, 6 pounds, wow.
It's because I cut out bread and all that crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and also the fact that you're actually walking, during the day and in the morning and stuff like that. Are you guys walking first thing right when you wake up, when your body's still waking up, or do you guys have a routine?
I've walked almost 10 miles today.
Wow.
Yeah, 22,957 steps. So during the week, what I do is I take a 30-minute walk at lunch, and then I work until 5:30. Brandy gets home, we go for a 45-minute walk, and then we come back, or she comes back, and then I finish the rest of my walk because I walk an hour and a half, and then I clock back in, go back to work until about 10:30, and then I clock out, I read my book, and then I take a shower and go to bed.
And your wife is obviously documenting this on TikTok as well. I've seen a lot of videos that she's been posting. She's actually starting to gain a following, I've noticed.
Yeah,
her videos are starting to take off.
Yeah, she's doing that soft 75 where it's a little bit different. Basically, she has to eat good 90% of the time, and she could take 1 day a week off.
She can have a cheat day then.
Yeah. Whereas mine, if I cheat, I got to go back to day 1.
Okay. And then obviously this is just talking about everything else, but that's pretty much it, right? I'm not missing anything from this.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty cool. So this is the, I guess, weekly James Hard 75 challenge update.
Yeah.
I'll call that we're calling this a new segment.
All right. So Jimmy G says next week football finally begins. Anyone make their NFL picks? I have.
The Bears. No, I don't. I don't know.
We gonna have Jimmy G call in and tell us his picks?
Jimmy G, if you want to call in, the phone number 833-666-7977 should still go to my email. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments because I haven't called that number in a while.
Do you have any picks for Super Bowl this year?
I actually really hope it's the Niners back in it.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm going to say the Bears, of course. Niners and Bears would be epic. That would be epic.
Happen. They're both the
you're
NFC,
right.
aren't
You're
they?
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what other team other than Kansas City will be a powerhouse this year.
What about Buffalo?
Yeah, they're due.
Miami.
They're due. They're big time due.
Cincinnati.
Nah. I don't know. I'm not gonna say Cincinnati. They're a mid team usually.
Okay.
I would say Buffalo Niners if I'm gonna go realistically. But of course I want my Bears in there. I want them to be the Super Bowl champs. We'll see.
I think we're gonna get a three-peat of Super Bowls.
Three-peat Super Bowl with the
Niners and Chiefs.
Niners and Chiefs, huh?
Three-peat Super Bowl.
Those poor kids in Indonesia or wherever they're from are going to be getting a lot of Niners gear over the last couple of years.
We're going to have a bunch of fans.
Yeah, that's how they become fans.
Oh, shit. What's funny is the Niners used to... Go ahead.
Jimmy G doesn't have any Super Bowl picks yet.
Okay. What's funny is the Niners used to be undefeated in the Super Bowl until the Ravens kicked our ass in the dark. And ever since then, we started losing. Jeez. Gag me with a spoon on the Bengals.
I saw that. I don't know what to think about that comment.
How do you gag somebody with a spoon?
On the Bengals.
Bengals aren't that bad, are they? They got Joe Burrow.
They were. I don't know now. I mean, I don't follow the Bengals to be truthfully honest.
I don't either. I'm just talking.
Honestly, I'm 2 episodes behind on the Bears Hard Knocks.
Oh my god!
I've seen episode 1 and 2. I have not seen 3 and 4, and then 5 will be this week. I haven't seen those yet. That requires me to go to my dad's house because he can't figure out his Max password. So I just went over there and just watched it on his couch.
Nice.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll see.
Good idea.
I want to stick with some sports here. I got kind of some sad news. Johnny Gaudreau and his brother died this morning, killed in a drunk driving accident. They both were on bicycles and a car hit them. I found a TikTok video that kind of explains how they died, like where the cars were a little bit. That's why I chose this video. But
okay.
Yeah, man, nobody should be behind the wheel when they're drinking. And
who is this?
You know, Johnny Gaudreau is a hockey player, famously Johnny Hockey, and was on. I think he's from British Columbia, I want to say, Canada, or maybe it's New Jersey. I know he was in New Jersey visiting. He's in town for a wedding, and he died the day before his sister's wedding.
Oh wow!
So here's the story.
What happened to Johnny Gaudreau and his brother makes me sick to my stomach. If you haven't heard the news by now, NHL star Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew Gaudreau both passed away in a biking accident last night. But the details of this story is just absolutely gut-wrenching. So last night at about 8 p.m., Johnny and Matthew were biking in Oldman's Township, New Jersey, which was very close to where they grew up. And I'm assuming most likely that they were biking on the road because they are professional athletes. But according to the news report, here is what happened. On the road they were biking on, there were 3 cars going north. The blue car was first, the green car was second, and this purple car was in third. Now, the driver of the purple car must have thought that the other cars were going slow, so he made an attempt to pass. This man's name is Sean Higgins. So he passed the green car from behind and went into the southbound lane. After he passed the green car, he went to go back into the northbound lane. But the blue car here, seeing that there are bikers on the road, they moved over into the southbound lane to make sure it was safe for the bikers. Now, normally when you're driving and there's bikers on the road, you do move over, but you don't normally go over into the other lane. So the blue car would have moved over and then moved back after he had passed the bikers. But Higgins, who must have been in a rush and was apparently under the influence, decided to try and pass the blue car on the right while they were in the other lane, and therefore ending the lives of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau. But the worst part of this story is that Johnny and Matthew were both in town for their sister's wedding supposed to happen today, in which they were both groomsmen. And Johnny leaves behind a wife and his 2 children. Genuinely makes me sick to my stomach, so if you're thinking about having a couple drinks and then driving, please don't.
He was good at narrating that, but goddamn.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I chose that video. Is he kind of broke it down a little bit?
Yeah, he broke it down good.
Yeah, but the day of his sister's wedding, man, oh man, that's sad. That's definitely sad.
Definitely.
Looks like Jimmy G saw it on ESPN this morning.
With Stephen A.
With Mike Greenberg.
You know, Jimmy G loves Stephen A.
I'll stick with I only have a couple things, to be honest.
Okay.
And guy was arrested for singing in his car. 90s songs, nonetheless. Here you go.
Our next story is about a Montreal man who relaxes by singing along with the radio in his car. But his high notes hit a low note with police officers who handed him a ticket that threatens a heavy fine. Now, CTV's Rob Lurie reports this motorist's love of dance music could end up in court.
Taoufik Moala still can't decide whether he should laugh or cry. He'd finished work early, dropped off his kids, and was heading to the store with his favorite song on the radio.
Isn't it a good song?
He was listening
Hilarious,
to
dude.
Music Factory's dance anthem, Gonna Make You Sweat. But it wasn't music to the ears of 4 police officers who pulled him over.
And then they asked me if I screamed.
4
I
officers.
said, no, I was just singing. He said, okay, I need your driving license.
5 minutes later, the officer handed him this $149 ticket for screaming in a public space. Were you screaming in your car?
I was singing.
You were singing?
Yeah, I was singing. Everybody dance now.
A spokesman for the Montreal Police Force said at this point he doesn't have enough information to comment on the case. But he also added officers are generally not in the habit of giving out tickets for nothing. There have been recent cases in Canada where police have been accused of being overzealous. Last month, an Edmonton area man was given a ticket for driving 1 kilometer over the speed limit. And in January, this Alberta man was given a $465 ticket for driving with a crack in his driver's license.
That's bad. Everybody dance now.
Moala insists he wasn't being obnoxious and didn't mouth off to police. He was just enjoying the day, and he says everyone at some point sings in their car.
Free this
Montreal's
man.
mayor,
Free
Guy
this
Codell,
man.
admits he does.
Oh, what song?
We are the champion.
But Moala doesn't think it's funny that he may have to pay $150. So he's planning to fight the ticket and hoping he gets a judge who likes dance
Bet
music.
you the judge will laugh at that.
Rob Lurie, CTV News, Montreal.
You better not sing it. You better not sing it. The internet police is going to give us a ticket.
Everybody dance now.
All right, you're done. You're done.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Jimmy G does not sing in his car while he drives. In his crap ass car.
We don't really listen to music when we ride in a car.
We throw the radio on, and usually it'll be like a Queen song that comes on, and Kelsey will start singing, and then I'll pick up, and then now we're both singing.
Oh. Brandy and I listen to different music, so we don't really listen to the radio.
You'll like that, the joke of something will come on the radio and she'll start singing and she's like way off tune, and I'll be like, hey, who sings this again? And she'll be like, Alicia Keys or something, and I'll be like, oh, well then let her sing it.
Yeah.
He always gets pissed when I say that. Am I wrong for saying that?
Am I the asshole?
Am I that asshole? Oh, like that podcast that says, am I that asshole? And they just
Yeah.
and it's a completely fucked up situation story where it's like, my cousin was over in the room, and I don't know, it's just like some weird story. Jimmy G, I listen to music in my car, even if it's a short amount of time. So I have sports radio on my cars usually. I have 670 The Score, which is like a local sports station here in Chicago, the Cubs station. Because I'll get in my car after work, and sometimes the Cubs are still playing. So I'll put the Cubs game on, and then it'll just stay on 670 the entire, from March all the way until October. It'll stay on 670.
Hell, I'd hate to live where you're at. All you'd hear was the highways and the names of the highways instead of the numbers.
Oh my God. You want to get into that? Can I? What time is it? I might even be able to play it for you.
It's 9:30. Yeah, same time. Duh.
Well, on the 8th, they do weather on the 8th. It's weather and traffic on the 8th. So maybe I could let's see, WBBM, this desktop play. Let's see if it's going to play. It's playing, but I got a commercial. I don't want to advertise for somebody else.
Yeah, give them.
I got it in my ear, so I'll hear it when it does it.
Because we have like 35, which is the main highway. And then
you have number systems. So do we, but we name them for some reason. We're idiots.
Yeah.
We're confusing idiots around here.
I think there is a name for all the highways. We just don't call them that.
We do. There was a crash on the Edens earlier today. That was all a pretty nasty crash I saw.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about a casino. There's a commercial for a casino. Rivers Casino is the commercial. That's the casino we went to.
Yeah, we went there when we went and did our meetup at Shaq's Big Chicken.
That nobody came to.
I knew.
Here you go. Here's lowest gas price.
9 WBBM.
Here's
Thank
lowest
you
gas
to our
price.
listeners for the following gas prices. In Crestwood, the Citgo on 138th and Pulaski selling gas at $3.59 a gallon. In Bellwood, the Quick Trip on 25th Avenue in Harrison is selling gas at $3.14 a gallon. If you see a great gas price,
what's it by you?
I'm looking.
Jimmy G, what's it by you?
Bucky's, it's $2.64 for regular.
Here's Abby Ryan.
Right now, Haley, we do have delays in Northwest
here's
Indiana.
the traffic.
I-94 eastbound before
See,
State
Indiana's
Road
numbers.
149, and that is before State Road 49. You've got some heavy delays. Definitely passing that
Heavy
stretch
delays
if
because
you're on the eastbound
it's
side.
Memorial or Labor Day
Also,
weekend. People go that way.
No big problems to report. The southbound side of the Tri-State Tollway looks good. Northbound, take past 95th to the 83rd Street toll plaza.
There you go.
Now,
Tri-State's
if you're
clear.
on the Edens, you're fine. Edens Spurs clear. Kennedy inbound, heavy spots from Nagel to the Edens Junction, then heavy from Addison to North Avenue, and slow spots from the Hubbard Street Tunnel to Randolph. 25 here and 18 coming in from the Edens Junction. Outbound, heavy spots from the Jane Byrne to Lake, stays slow up to Armitage, then heavy.
How do you not understand
from
it?
Cumberland getting
I'm
onto
just
the
kidding.
I-190 ramp with a crash and a car fire. 19 to Montrose, 25. Out to the airport, I-190 westbound. It is heavy. Bessie Coleman to the O'Hare terminals. Eisenhower and Stevenson
of
doing
course,
well. If you're on the
O'Hare.
Dan Ryan headed on the inbound side, you've got some heavy stop and go delays, and that is from the Stevenson on up to the Jane Byrne interchange. Do stop at Lakeshore Drive. Northbound, take it from Navy Pier up to the light at Chicago. Southbound,
Navy Pier, I know where that is.
as well. Next report, 948 News Radio 1059 WBBM.
Here's the weather right now.
AccuWeather. There still could be a shower in one or two spots early tonight, mainly south of Chicago. Otherwise, the skies
I'm
gonna
in
be
the clear.
We'll get down to 63. It'll be closer to 70 at the lakefront. Still warm tomorrow with a good deal of sunshine, but the humidity will be lower, a high of 85. It'll be near 80 at the lakefront. Mainly clear tomorrow night, low around 65.
85 lower humidity. I'll take that. I will take that.
It's just so weird that they say names. It's like
So the Stevenson Expressway is I-55. What do you call it? The Tri-State is 294. The Veterans is 355. The Kennedy's 8090. The Kennedy's 94. The Dan Ryan's 8094 going south. The Reagan is I-88. They just all have names, and that's just what.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
Yeah, right. What's good?
What's good? Welcome in, Vexy.
We are just talking about how us Chicagoans are weird because we say the names of the highway instead of the numbers of the highway.
The White Sox are going to actually win a game?
Damn.
Oh, Mets lead White Sox. I read that wrong. Never mind.
Fail.
I'm an idiot. Hold
up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Here you go.
There it is. All right. What else you got for topics?
The other topic I have is kind of long, so I'm going to save that one. I don't know how much of it I want to talk about.
Okay. Sounds good.
You're up.
Okay, so a lot of political stuff going on this week. First off, did you hear about Facebook being censored by the Biden administration?
Do you think that's real?
Yes.
Okay. I saw a little clip about it, but I didn't see the whole thing. So, okay.
Yes. And Zuckerberg actually released a letter stating that it was real.
Jeez.
So here's the clip from that.
We do turn now to a story breaking overnight. Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg claims he was pressured by the White House to censor content related to COVID-19 during the pandemic. Aaron Katersky joins us now with details. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning to you, Whit. For years, critics have taken aim at Facebook for silencing views that challenge the general consensus in the medical community, especially about the origin of COVID-19. Now, Facebook's founder surprisingly says they're right. This morning, Meta chief Mark Zuckerberg admitting he bowed to pressure from the Biden administration to censor content. The Facebook founder issuing a letter to the House Judiciary Committee that said senior administration officials pushed the social media platform to censor posts about COVID-19 and expressed a lot of frustration when the company resisted. Zuckerberg saying, "I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it." Adding, "I feel strongly that we should not compromise our content standards due to pressure from any administration in either direction, and we're ready to push back if something like this happens again." President Biden was asked about misinformation online in the summer of 2021.
On COVID misinformation, what's your message to platforms like Facebook?
They're killing people. I mean, look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated. And they're killing people.
Biden later walked back the comment, insisting he wasn't attacking Facebook. Overnight, the White House responded to Zuckerberg's letter. "Our position has been clear and consistent. We believe tech companies and other private actors should take into account the effects their actions have on the American people while making independent choices about the information they present." Zuckerberg going on to express regret for demoting content related to corruption allegations against Hunter Biden ahead of the 2020 election, alleging the FBI warned information circulating online was a Russian disinformation operation. It's since been made clear that the reporting was not Russian disinformation, and in retrospect, we shouldn't have demoted the story. Zuckerberg went on to say the company has changed its policies and processes to make sure it doesn't happen again. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan celebrating the letter, calling it a big win for free speech.
Zuckerberg's letter first appeared in the Wall Street Journal. And Whit, there really is a tension going on here between the government and big tech over how content on social media should be policed and whether conservative voices often get silenced.
Absolutely. The story getting a lot of attention this morning. Aaron, thank you.
So it makes me question, like, prior to this, like, what else was censored that we didn't get to see because of, politicians or political leaders or even the president,
I'm gonna say one, and it's Hunter Biden laptop.
Well, that's what he was just saying. Like, Hunter Biden was one of them.
And I'll say number 2, Epstein list.
Yeah.
I guess that'd be number 3, COVID being number 1, of course.
Yeah.
And the next one would be with the elections.
It makes me really question, was the election actually rigged?
So I don't know if you know this, but if you search Donald Trump in Google, I'm going to do it live right here. Share my screen. Window, screen, share. Okay, so let's go to Google. And let's go to Donald Trump. Right away, pictures of Kamala on there. News stories. Trump scrambles to do live update about Kamala. But basically, this is a lot of Trump opposes amendment. Like, this is all CNN and Politico. Fox News is on here. Wall Street Journal. But a lot of them are negative stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Probably this week it would probably be negative. Because
this looks completely different. 7 takeaways from Harris's first major interview. The interview Kamala Harris inaugural sit down was whatever. JD Vance rips Kamala Harris apart on Fox News. Exclusive. Kamala Harris surges ahead of Donald Trump. Like, this is all like, green and golden.
Do you think maybe it's because she's the vice president right now?
No, they're 2 political candidates. Google knows it.
Well, I'm just saying, do you think the Biden administration kind of has some say because she's the vice president right now?
Yeah. She's gotten lobby money from Google, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, if it was just 2 regular political candidates, it'd probably be the same. She's probably backed by Google or something.
Right. I don't know. It's just interesting that a lot of these are him looking like look at this picture and look at this picture. These 2 pictures at the bottom, and look at like there was a mugshot I saw earlier, and then Kamala. He looks confused in this picture.
The sun's in his eyes.
And then like this one, it's all smiling and sweet and
look like
you know what I mean.
Fell from a coconut tree.
It's I don't know. Big tech is Zuckerberg just proved to me that big tech has their hands in every pocket.
Yeah. Makes me realize that free speech isn't really free speech anymore.
No. That went out from that probably went out the window after JFK was shot. That's probably the last time we've seen free speech. It's not what you can, what is it? It's not what you can do for your government, but what your government can do for you.
Yeah. Jimmy G says, worst president ever, and Biden won't be in the office come January 2025. Anywho, I can't stand Harris's voice. I won't watch or listen to her at all. I curse at the TV when they put her on. He's gonna be cursing at me here soon.
So Jimmy G, you'll like this one. My coworker went out of town, and when on his computer today, he came back to work for the first time in 3 weeks. I set it up so when he logs into his computer, it's Kamala Harris laughing on YouTube. It automatically opens up a YouTube video of just her laughing for like 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, I put that every time he logs in, and he doesn't know how to get rid of it.
He's probably on Google trying to fucking figure it out.
He'll never find that file. I hid it.
What did you do? You added a sound on startup or what?
No. I went to YouTube. I'll show you. Laugh. Kamala Harris laughing. That's what I'm Googling right now. Doesn't have to be any specific video. I'm going to share my entire screen. I found a video of her laughing. Let's see if this isn't it, but I can't hear it.
Stuff that I guess is gone from being.
So whatever. Say it's this video, okay? I take this video and I copy it, and I open up. Like for me, I stored it in like a downloads folder, and I made a new text document. And then I did run Chrome and then the website. Save as. There's plenty of videos on how to do this on YouTube, by the way. But I saved it as Kamala.cmd or .bat. Either one will work. And now I run this command every time he starts up the computer, which I will demonstrate now if it'll let me. It won't let me because I'm currently streaming with Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't let me. But this will automatically open up that video and start auto playing. So every time he starts the computer, I added this .cmd file to his startup command.
You should do like fucking gay porn or some bullshit.
No, we're at work, man. We're at work. If this were not, maybe, or an eBay shop of like used sex toys just pops up on his page.
Yes.
All right, that'll be the next one I do. That'll be on Monday. I'll change that. Oh, I might have remote access into his machine right now. I'll change it tonight to used dildos or something.
Go on. Like
open Amazon every time he logs into his computer. It's gonna be some weird random item like a curling iron or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that at work with gay porn.
Yeah, you'll get in trouble for that shit.
All right. What else do we got?
So we got Trump talking about IVF. He did a little rally or whatever you want to call it.
He did a town hall with
town hall.
I actually watched the town hall with I don't think your clip is from the town hall.
Oh,
but he did a town hall in Michigan or in Wisconsin with Tulsi. What's her last name?
Gifford, the Democrat girl.
Yeah.
Tulsi.
What is her last name? Gibbards or something. Giffords. Anyway, it was really good, and I didn't know this that she the IVF, it was a candidate for IVF and it failed twice for her. And she knows other people that it has failed, and that's why she's heavy on that. and for her to support the Trump on it. And he talked about it there. I don't know what he said in your clip. Play your clip. I want to see what he says.
Okay, here's the clip.
Destructive. It's going to destroy Social Security. In addition, as part of our efforts to help working families, I'm announcing today in a major statement that under the Trump administration, your government will pay for, or your insurance company will be mandated to pay for, all costs associated with IVF treatment, fertilization for women, IVF treatment. Because we want more babies, to put it very nicely. And for this same reason, we will also allow new parents to deduct major newborn expenses from their taxes, so that parents that have a beautiful baby will be able. So we're pro-family. Nobody's ever said that before. But the IVF treatments are expensive. It's very hard for many people to do it and to get it. But I've been in favor of IVF right from the beginning. If you talk to them, they'll say, oh, he really doesn't like, they have ads like I'm against it. It's just the opposite. By comparison, they're against it, but I'm totally in favor of it. But we're going to do what I just said. We're going to pay for it, and it'll help families, because a lot of families can't use it. And a lot of these same families have been hurt so badly by their inflation. They caused the inflation, and we are going to pay for the IVF treatments, fertilization. They're going to pay for it. We're going to take care of it. And another key driver of inflation is the migrant invasion Kamala Harris has created on our southern border, which is causing immense inflationary.
Yeah, that's a big statement for him to say that. I'll just put that out there now, that's a big statement.
I'm really surprised that he's pro IVF. I know it's very expensive. I don't know how much it costs. I wonder if he's going to make it to where, well, he said the government, so I guess he would allow like marketplace insurances pay for it.
Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, if government's paying for it, that would probably have to go through marketplace, right? Because it's not just like the doctor's going to have to get paid for it regardless.
Yeah, so it's going to make premiums go up.
Do you think so?
Oh,
I don't know.
So.
You're in that game. I'm not.
I think so. Think about it. If they approve anything that's not normal, that's just going to make premiums go up.
Right. So I think I like your idea of changing it. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about that prank still.
Oh, you changing it to gay porn?
I'm not changing it to gay porn.
Oh.
I'm looking for used dildos right now.
Oh, what the? My name is Jimbo, and I look for used dildos.
Oh, my God. Okay, this is going to... I can't even show my screen if I did this.
What about do a sex store like adamandeve.com or something?
Nah. How about used underwear?
Yeah.
Like eBay used underwear. And it's just like an ad for different underwear.
I thought not Sensi. What's that place like? I wonder if you could pull it like Facebook Marketplace or something and type in like Victoria's Secret underwear or something.
I like eBay. It's more anonymous.
Okay. You could make it to where it's already searching for panties.
Yes.
Put man thong.
How about this page? Can I refresh this page? Yes, I'm going to do this page. All right. I can show you how I did this now in real time because I can do it real time.
Okay.
So.
Oh, shit. That's
all right.
fucking
Let's go over to his computer.
Bro.
This is his computer.
Oh, you're doing it right now.
Yeah. Paste that link right in there. So it's going to open up with Microsoft Edge. So if you guys want to do this, it's start space Microsoft Edge : the website, and then save it as a .cmd file. And then if I go to
You should have kept the Kamala Harris laugh and pulled that up.
No. He was getting sick of it. So if I lock his computer and then I log back in, there it goes. Oh, Failhorn. All right, I need something else to do then. How about something on Amazon? Is there something on Amazon?
You could try Man Thong on Amazon.
Man Thong. How about like an actual link to one of these? Can I, or this
the
one?
Elephant one, yeah, the elephant
just open
perfect.
one?
Yeah, that's perfect, dude.
Wait,
how do we go from talking about politics to do fucking pranks? Yo, he's gonna open up that fucking. He's gonna turn on his computer and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
And this is like 4 times a day. It's gonna pop up.
Why? Because his computer locks a lot.
Yes. Well, maybe more than 4 times a day. Maybe like 8 times a day.
I hope he doesn't do that in front of a customer, dude.
I don't care. Perfect. Okay. All right. So let's test this out.
Shit. Oh, fuck. That's fucking
Here,
hilarious.
lock. Unlock.
Yo, he's gonna be so mad.
I have to remove my search history now, otherwise I'm gonna get Facebook ads for this particular item.
For an elephant thong.
or these used items that are popping up on my eBay page.
Jesus Christ.
Delete
that's
history.
Hilarious. That's
I'm gonna
hilarious.
get a text message at 9 a.m. Fuck you, bro.
What are you gonna say? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No, I'm just not gonna answer. I'm just gonna keep him mad all weekend.
Or that, yeah.
It's a holiday weekend. I won't see him till Tuesday.
There you go. Well,
and if he's watching this, which he is, I'm not. So he gets to see him on Labor Day, and he doesn't know how to delete it.
Oh, shit.
Unless he's watching this and he can figure out what file I just edited.
Yeah.
He's not watching this. He's currently playing softball.
Nice.
All right. What else do you have? I think IVF will drive up the insurance cost. You're right.
So Trump also talked about the 6-week abortion ban in Florida. Here's the clip.
Florida, the state that you are a resident of, there's an abortion-related amendment on the ballot to overturn the 6-week ban in Florida. How are you going to vote on that?
Well, I think the 6-week is too short. It has to be more time, and so and I've told them that I want more weeks.
So you'll vote in favor of the amendment?
I am going to be voting that we need more than 6 weeks. Look, just so you understand, everybody wanted Roe v. Wade terminated for years, 52 years. I got it done. They wanted it to go back to the states. Exceptions are very important for me, for Ronald Reagan, for others that have navigated this very, very interesting and difficult path. Our country's been torn apart by Roe v. Wade for years. And if you go back 10 years, 15 years, all they wanted to do is they wanted it back in the states. They didn't want it to be in the federal government. I was able to do that. I believe in exceptions for life of the mother. If you look, incest, rape.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and
I'm not going to have a comment on that just because I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about that.
Okay.
I can't bear a child. I'm a male. I'm not going to say anything. It's not my place. So, but what do you think?
I I've always been for abortion. I've been pro-abortion for a long time. So I think there should be a week limit, though. What that is, I don't know. So I agree with Trump. I feel like 6 weeks is too before. After 6 weeks is not enough time. I don't know.
Late.
Yeah, I don't know what the timeline should be. 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever. I don't know, but there should be a cutoff, though.
Yeah, I don't know enough about any of that. I'm not a mother. I don't want to be a mother. I'll be a father. I'll be a kick-ass father, but I don't want to be a mother. So I'm staying out of it. My ovaries, my choice.
I'd say after. I'd say because you have conception, and then I'd say probably in the second trimester, I feel like that's when abortion should be illegal. So that would be at 13 weeks. Because you have 3 months to decide if you're getting an abortion or not.
I mean, I work. They're right across from my work. There used to be an abortion clinic. It's now since closed.
It's 2 weeks after.
But I would see a lot of people when they're open on Wednesdays and Saturdays. That was their hours, and there'd be protesters out there like crazy every day, every time they were open. And I would see these girls sometimes with their fathers walking into there, and they were way more than 6 weeks, way more than 6 weeks a lot of times. So I don't know. I guess that's maybe why that place closed.
So week 12, that's when your hands are starting to develop, and the baby's 2 inches long and weighs about a half and an ounce. Like the bones are already hard at that point.
I want to hear. I don't want to hear a politician talking about that. I want to hear a couple medical. I know that. But Trump and Kamala and everybody else talking about it. I want to hear a board of medical doctors talking about it.
So I found this thing or whatever. It's like a pregnancy week by week or whatever.
I think let's share your screen.
There you go. So 12 weeks, your hands develop faster than their feet. She moves around. You may not be able to feel her yet. It's 2 inches long and weighs about half an ounce. And that's how big the baby is.
Right.
That's at 12 weeks. I don't know. I feel like 12 weeks. And then they were talking about what, at 6?
Yeah.
That's 6 weeks.
Right. Just developing heartbeats and
your heartbeat beats 105 minutes. Her nose, mouth, finger, toes are just forming and beginning to take shape.
We're turning this show into health class now.
Yeah, we're fucking health class with Jimbo and James show. I don't know. I think 12 weeks is probably a good number. If I had to, if someone said pick a number right now, I would say 12 weeks. But I mean, I'm open for whatever.
And if they were to ask me right now, I would say go ask my sister. She's a medical professional.
Yeah, that makes sense. So Harris and Waltz did their first interview since the
I've seen clips, but I have not seen the whole thing.
Or DNC debate. DNC little wang dang doodle thing. Yeah, convention. So here's the little clips. Bear with it, Jimmy G. You don't have to listen to her laugh yet.
The phone rang and it was Joe Biden. And he told me what he had decided to do. And I asked him, "Are you sure?" And he said yes.
He suggested that you happened to turn black recently for political purposes, questioning a core part of your identity.
Yeah.
Any?
Same old tired playbook. Next question, please.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Will you appoint a Republican to your cabinet?
I think it's important to have people at the table when some of the most important decisions are being made that have different views, different experiences. And I think it would be to the benefit of the American public to have a member of my cabinet who was a Republican.
The idea that you said that you were in war. Did you misspeak as the campaign has said?
Yeah, I said we were talking about, in this case, this was after a school shooting, the ideas of carrying these weapons of war. If it's not this, it's an attack on my children for showing love for me, or it's an attack on my dog. I'm not going to do that. And the one thing I'll never do is I'll never demean another member's service in any way. I never have, and I never will.
So there's quite a bit to uncover there.
Right. Why did she dance around the question when she said, when the person interviewing her says, why, like the whole like black thing about like her being black when like, why are you claiming to be black when you're not black? You know, same old song and dance, and then goes next question. So like, what's that about? She danced around that question like big time.
I feel like it's probably true, so she doesn't want to answer it.
Right. And then by the way, welcome in, Scoober. I see you. What's going on?
Oh, Scoober. I haven't seen Scoober in a long time.
I fucking hate golf.
Hotties for Harris. Starting a movement.
I don't know. I feel I was watching clips that I saw like full length clips. I didn't see the whole thing.
I didn't
don't
watch
think
it
they
at
do.
all.
They even release the whole thing? I don't even know if they.
I tried looking for it and I couldn't even find it.
I did too. I did yesterday and
I wanted
today.
to watch the whole thing. I wanted to watch the whole fucking thing
genuinely, I genuinely want to know what she's going to say.
Yeah.
And I just can't believe that it's recorded, and like, why can't she do that live? And I've heard rumors that say that she can't stay sober long enough for her to do it live. That's what I've heard, and I'm listening to like the clips. She was slurring some words.
She worse than my dad?
Yes. Yes, I can actually. Well, yeah, I can actually understand. I can actually understand Kamala.
Shots fired.
Love you, Uncle Jimmy. Cheers my lemonade to you. How has nobody commented that I'm drinking out of a straw? How has nobody commented on that?
I'm drinking out of a straw.
Oh. But I'm drinking out of a pint glass with a straw.
It's because it's lemonade.
Well, what happened was I was eating a pulled pork sandwich for dinner, and I was drinking lemonade with it, and I didn't want to get like the cup dirty and everything, so I was drinking out of this cup. So I just got a straw.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot
I
to unpack. Go ahead. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna look for that. Probably on CNN. Is that who did it?
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack on there. What Walt said, like, he probably did misspoke when he was saying it, but still, he did say what he said. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. The whole, like, African American thing about Harris, like, if you're not African American, then just say that you're not, so we can move on from it.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Don't
pretend to be somebody that you're not.
I found a clip with her with Mindy Kaling, the Indian girl from The Office, her admitting that she's Indian.
She is. Her parents are not from here.
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand.
Fine. That's perfectly fine as long as she's
there's
born
nothing
here.
wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with you being whatever you are.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's just,
I mean,
why
our
lie
grandparents' parents came. Well, I don't know. Actually, it would probably be the grandparents' parents. I don't know how deep our family tree is.
I don't either. My dad knows. He's got that ancestry bullshit.
Yeah. In fact, he gave me the login, and I filled out my dad's side. And I filled it out. Yeah, I filled it out all the way to like Ireland in the 1600s.
Jesus Christ.
I found census information for my dad's grandparents, like my grandparents' parents, and
I need to log
their
into that.
parents.
Look at it.
Dude. Yeah, look at my family tree. I put in some work on that puppy. I called my dad. I was asking him questions. Him and I ended up going over there with my laptop at one point. We're drinking and just like, he's like, yeah, I know that person. That's my aunt's third husband or something. And I'm like, holy shit.
Was your dad drinking too? Were you guys just having a powwow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I gotta go look at that again, but we dug it pretty deep in the soil on that tree. The Irish soil. All right. What else you got?
My wife wanted me to talk about this, so I guess we have a issue in Colorado with Venezuelans, gangs or whatever. Like, I guess it's a really bad thing.
Chicago too. Yeah, I know they've been taking over apartments in Colorado, Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah, here's that clip of that.
This is the same clip I saw earlier.
The city nonprofits have lined up to help the migrants that have come here, but nobody is helping the American citizens, the residents that are trapped in these apartment complexes.
So do you think it's from the open borders or what?
Yes, 100%. How are they getting the guns into this country? How are they getting the drugs into this country? How are they getting themselves in this country?
So what are Border Patrol doing? Just standing around, not doing nothing?
Go ask our borders czar, Kamala Harris. Go ask her. I want to ask her right now, Kamala, if you're watching. Why are you letting them do this?
Jesus
I think
Christ.
Trump has a point, though, when he's talking
He
about
does.
that.
He does. He has a good point. I just think it's funny when they call him border czar.
Kamala borders are do better. I was trying to say that real serious, but I fucked it up.
We know she ain't going to the fucking border. She ain't going there.
Trump was just there, and while he was there, somebody tried to take his life again. Was that on the news?
No, I didn't hear anything about it. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'll send you the clip.
Jesus Christ.
It was last week, probably, I want to say like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. It's buried in the news.
Jesus. Damn shame.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Super Mayor. I have a little bit of an update on the Super Mayor.
Is that the mayor that's stealing all that money?
Tiffany Henyard, the Super Mayor from
Tiffany
Dalton,
Henyard.
Illinois.
Yeah. Tiffany Henyard.
She's back in the news because WGN Chicago ended up suing because they wanted copies of the financial records. They would not give up the credit cards. They would not give up the financial records. So what WGN did is they ended up suing the town. WGN's parent company filed a lawsuit against Cook County in the Cook County Circuit Court, and they actually released them. And so she makes $200,000 a year, okay, as the township, Thornton Township. Plus, she's the mayor, so she makes this mayor money, and she makes the $200,000. Okay, so she's not poor.
No, she makes good money.
Based on a recent review, Dalton's credit card statements, WGN Investigates found the village taxpayers were charged an additional $33,920 for the same trips to New York, Atlanta. So basically, to sum it up with all these numbers, where is it? No, it's not on here. Basically, the first filing report that the news did said that she spent like 30 grand. And in fact, it was actually like over 100 grand on just travels alone. And that includes eating out. That includes hotels, first class tickets for like 6 people, her whole entourage. And then they dug it a little bit deeper. And they found 24 grand at retailers at Walmart and Target, 14 grand at Amazon, 5 grand at Uber Eats at local restaurants, $3,500 for a personal photographer for her. So all of that is being charged to taxpayers. Taxpayers are paying that. And I don't see it on here, but they also list their SUVs. They have 6 different. Oh yeah, it is right here. Luxury SUVs. Look at the price tag of their SUVs that they have.
$374,000. Oh my God.
$374,000 for SUVs that are, quote, village vehicles. And they're leased, signed by a Henyard, who's the mayor, and they're luxury SUVs. So like Cadillacs and, the nice SUVs.
They haven't tried to get her fucking thrown off the board yet.
They've tried 3 times unsuccessfully because she's done something to it backfires. And then recently in the news, if I go to news, this just happened the other day. Oops, it's DOLTON. Basically, what happened is they had a meeting. It was canceled because everybody walked out on her. So she spoke for 30 minutes uninterrupted at this town hall meeting.
Live in South Holland with details.
So this is the latest.
Yep, Ray and Mike. Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard wanted the Board of Trustees to approve some events that she wants the township to pay for, but none of the trustees showed up for this special meeting tonight. That left the meeting canceled and Henyard with the floor. With too many empty chairs, the special Board of Trustees meeting called by Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard ended before it began. But Henyard saw an opportunity.
So this is me making my statement. So if you don't want to hear, close the door.
To speak uninterrupted to the small gathering in the room.
And so that residents would know what's going on in the town.
Residents already know you stealing from them.
Some chose to leave. Those who stayed heard the supervisor speak for half an hour.
That's what all the hate is all about. It's all about your super mayor became too powerful too quick. So rare, so unique, and that's what everybody got power. It's all about.
She calls herself Superman.
Others would say the scrutiny is because of questions about how Henyard spends money in the township and the village of Dalton, where she's also mayor. This week, WGN Investigates revealed the travel expenses Henyard and her team tried to hide. We sued for access to credit card records and found $67,000 billed to township taxpayers for 5 months of travel grew to more than $100,000 when you add what was charged to Dalton residents. The only explanation given, Henyard and her entourage attended conferences. And Henyard's former assistant, now township trustee Carmen Carlisle, is accusing Henyard of manipulating residents. She says in a statement, "My decision to come forward as a whistleblower reflects my commitment to transparency, fairness, and accountability within the township. I encourage other victims to come forward and speak out. We cannot allow this behavior to continue unchallenged.
What if that
it's
was
time
your
for us
town?
to
What
demand
would you
better
do?
for our township and stand together against those who misuse their power."
The spending, I don't know anything about that. You have to spend money to, have events.
At last week's meeting, the trustees voted to regulate the budgets for the events that Henyard throws. She and her staff accused them of leaving children and seniors in a lurch.
We went to pick up the cake to offer to our seniors, and they told us your card doesn't work. And I stand in the fight because I want the boys and girls of the next generation to see what it looks like to come out of controversy and to come out of all the hatred unscathed. At the end of the day, God gives the test to his strongest soldiers.
She threw God into it.
And on the topic of
She should be in jail,
funded
dude.
events and programming, Henyard debuted her cooking show on the Thornton Township Facebook page tonight.
Oh, she's
We're
got
live
a
in South
cooking show
Holland. Jenna
now.
Barnes, WGN.
She's got a cooking show now.
Fucking cooking show. Cooking with Henyard.
Yep. Kicking with Super Mayor.
Cooking with Super Mayor.
I kind of want to find it. What did she say? It was on which Facebook page? The Dalton Township?
I have
Dalton,
no idea.
Dalton Township.
Cooking with Henyard.
Yeah, cooking with Henyard. Cooking with Super Mayor. No. Okay, it's probably Dalton cooking. How about Dalton cooking? Oh, I keep misspelling Dalton. It's D-O-L, not D-A-L. I'm not going to find it.
I don't know.
If I see it, I'll share it to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I found somebody posting about it. I can share this.
All right. Let's see it. Cooking with Henyard.
Oh, did I just remove it? I'm sorry. Here we go. This is funny entertainment, but people of Dalton, this is their real life being played with. These are their real lives being played with. Just lock her silly ass up already. And it's like pictures and like screenshots from Cooking with Henyard.
I think that has a good ring to it. That's what she should call it. Cooking with Henyard. Pay me some money for fucking coming up with that.
Yeah, give me that company credit or that credit card, the Village credit card.
Yeah, the Village credit
got some
card.
bills I gotta pay.
Yeah, I got $20,000 in fucking debt that I gotta pay.
Like Body Bag said right here. Pay me a cut and I'll keep quiet. What's going on, Body Bags? How are you? He said fuck Cook County.
Bud.
Yeah, I agree. Crook County.
Jesus.
I don't really have much this week.
Yeah, I didn't really either. I've just been so excited about my house getting fixed. You know what I mean? That's really what it.
I almost messaged you and was gonna be like, "Yo, it's a holiday weekend. I'm good. You know, we'll just chill." But I'm like, I kind of want to do a show. What?
You should.
I wanted to do a show. I wanted to do a show because we're raising money for Code Green campaign, and this is the last show that we can do it. So I figure, we could do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Body Bags hated Cook County Jail. I could imagine. I've never been to Cook County Jail, so I can imagine it being not a very pleasant experience. Yeah. I have a couple friends that are currently locked in there. My one friend killed a kid, man. Shot a freaking kid on a 9-year-old on his fucking 2 days before his birthday at his grandma's house. Bullet missed the intended target. I wouldn't call him a friend. I would call him an acquaintance. He used to work with me.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably not a friend anymore there, Jimbo.
No.
This will be the last stream that you guys see me in this room. Last stream.
And then does that mean you're going to start streaming again? Like streaming Fortnite?
Maybe.
And streaming
Maybe.
Maybe.
I got a lot to do getting this room set up and cleaned up.
I know.
I don't want to say and it'd be a lie. Just wait for me to be live.
So I'm going to kill the Kick streams. Kick, you've been real. There's nobody over there. So I'm killing you. Bam, you're dead. Wait, hang on. Bam, you're dead. All right, and I'm going to kill the Rumble stream. Rumble, you've been good. A couple people watching us on Rumble.
All right.
Shout out to the couple.
Yeah.
Here, I have somebody paid.
Oh, nice.
Well, actually, let me see who else is on it. Counter-Strike. King Gunther's playing Counter-Strike. You want to raid over to him?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go over there. Raid. See if I remember how to do this.
Yeah, it's been a week.
It's been a hot week.
It's been
Body
a hot
bags
week.
can agree. Body bags can agree. It's been a hot freaking week. Anything else before we headed over there?
Closing time.
Thank you, everybody, for donating. I've raised $113. James has raised $35 towards the Code Green. We'll do it again next year. I'll leave my link live until Monday. I'll shut it off on Monday. But thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Closing.